Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So in this part, we're actually gonna— you bastard. We're actually gonna be going to the first dungeon in the Dark World, the Palace of Darkness. Go over there. Thank you. Haha. And I don't know if we'll have enough time to complete that dungeon. It's a bit of an annoying dungeon, just because it has lots of doors and keys. But we will try our best. And I don't want the video to be too long because, well, my upload speed is pretty terrible here. So the longer the video, the longer it takes for me to upload, and when I'm uploading videos, I pretty much can't use the internet, which is bad. So I'd rather avoid that if I can. I think if you pull one of these statues, it'll give you rupees. I seem to remember that. Maybe that's only in the Game Boy version. Oh, no, there it is. Haha! You gotta remember that. Okay, so let's get going. Alright, so this is the Dark World. If you never played the game, the Dark World is very similar to the Light World, except not the same. It's like just more evil. That's the only way I can really describe that. And it's got skulls that come after you, which is pretty scary. Okay, so if you can imagine, the first dungeon for the Dark World is actually in the same exact position as the first dungeon in the Light World. So that's where we're gonna head to now. This area is a bit like a maze. It's got a few areas that you can go to and check out, but the way we want to actually go is over this way. We don't want to go in this big center building like you might think you would. We don't want to go up there. Actually, I don't remember what's in there. Let's go look real quick. Okay, it's just a guy to talk to. Okay, and this, whatever this is. Just some junk. Hearts. Oh, actually, I needed those hearts, so that's a good thing. Okay. So that was a massive waste of time. Now I know why I never go in there now. Or at least I remember why I never go in there. So where we really want to actually go is over here where the big arrow's at. And like I said, these little bushes are kind of like a maze, but there's a trick to getting through them, and it's actually pretty obvious once you see it. What you want to do is don't go in that entrance down there. You're going to come up here and go into this entrance here on the top, I think. Yeah. Or I think you can go on the side one over here too. Yeah, you can. Okay. You're gonna come down here. You can actually see there's areas that you can see through and areas that you can't. So you just want to kind of follow the areas that you can see through, and eventually you'll pop out the other side with a monkey following you. This is Kiki. Kiki loves rupees. He wants 10 rupees, and he will stay with you for a while. I don't think you can get hit by an enemy while he's with you. If you do, he'll run away. You have to go find him again. But what you want to do is bring him over here to the dungeon, and he will offer to open the door for you if you pay him. And that is unfortunately the absolute only way to get into the dungeon, so you have to pay him. And I think that's really the last time that rupees are required for anything in this game, so after this they're more or less useless. And this is the first dungeon. Like I said, this one's not as straightforward as the others. It can be a little confusing. And sometimes I have trouble with it, not because I don't know how to beat it, but just because I forget which side you're supposed to go to first. So there's two sides here, there's the left side and the right side, past this center part. And I can never remember if I'm supposed to go left or right first. I think it may have been right. Oh, no, it was over here. I think I get a key in this. Yes, okay. So I did go the right way. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna go back over to the right now. I think you can push the... oh no, that's the other way. Okay. You can push those statues, but only in one direction, either left or right. And I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background. I'm actually washing clothes at the moment. So yes, that's what the racket is in the background. Oh, go away, please. Thank you. I hate those things. just like the third dungeon in the Light World, those little enemies that you see running around are actually a small version of the enemies that you will see, or the boss for this dungeon. That's what I was trying to say. So, fun fact. Oh, anti-fairies. Let's fix these guys up real quick. Or mistrying. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Gonna get this time. Yes! I wanted to capture the fairy. That kind of sucked. Alright. I'm not gonna leave until I get this. Oh, come on! Now. 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 I'm gonna use all my magic. Go away. Okay, I got one more try. Here we go. I'm gonna totally get it. Okay, well, that was fun. We're gonna come around here, watch out for these guys. I forget what these guys are called, but they will shock the piss out of you. You hit them when they're doing the little shocky thing. Alright, these guys are really easy to defeat. They follow your every move, and all you do is shoot an arrow and then make him walk into it. The red one will shoot at you if you look at them, the green ones don't do anything, so you can just face them and give them an arrow in the ass. Ow. I was hoping I'd make that. Okay, so this area is actually, it's not super obvious how to get here in the beginning, but this is the area we want to go to first, because up here is a key that we need, and then we're going to be going to that area down there here in a little bit. Go away, bastards. Over here it's just fairies. How many do I have anyway? Oh, I'm full on fairies. Well, never mind. Alright, so now that we've done that, we get to go all the way back. So let's start that. I'm gonna try it again. I've got to. Go! Oh, I got shocked. That's almost made it. There we go. So, quite a bit of backtracking here. Backtracking is so boring. So now we're going to push this. Oh, and there's one of those little telepathic tiles in the background that you can talk to Shalasha if you want to. But he's probably not going to say anything interesting, so there's really no point. So we can push the statues from the right to the left. Well, I guess only this one can be pushed then. I can never keep it straight. You can push them in some direction. Anyway, we're gonna go through here now. Avoid those guys. We can't really do anything with them yet. We don't have the item that we need. We're gonna push this block off and fall down. Down here, we're gonna press a button. Kill some skeletons. Or try to, at least. Avoid the annoying turtles. Get this key. And warp out of here. And now we backtrack again. This dungeon's so much fun. I love it. Absolutely the best dungeon in the game, hands down. Not really. So this time we're going to go past this area that we dropped down and up to the top. Here is yet another key. We have 3 at this point. Here. Okay, this part's really fun. I like doing this. There's more of these jelly guys, which, as you know, I despise, and they're really annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a bomb and throw it behind them, and then, haha! Oh, nothing happened. Let's try that again. There we go. Haha! They all fall down. Brilliant. So what we're going to do now is... Yeah. Hit that. Oh wait, no. Oh, I went the wrong way. Piss. Okay. We're gonna go around. See what I said? Just like I said, this dungeon is so much fun. There's something down here, but I don't remember what it is. I don't think I'm supposed to go down there yet, but I don't remember what's down there. Oh, no, I remember what's down there. Yeah, we'll go down here. We need to go down here. That's what we needed to do. This is one of the few dungeons I can never keep straight. It's this one and Misery Mire, which is the 6th dungeon. I cannot keep that one straight either. I always just end up wandering around it until I figure out what I'm supposed to do. At which point I'll finish the dungeon and proclaim that I hate it again. So we're gonna hop down, and this time we're gonna end up in a different area. Oh wait, no. Yes, no. Same area as before. And now we gotta backtrack again. 3rd time. All good. Here we go. I just noticed that we have 777 rupees. It's like the slots. We should win a lot of money or something. Push the statue one more time. These things, for some reason, I know they're supposed to be like a knight in armor, but they kind of remind me of Yoda for some reason. Like the little, these little things like Yoda's ears. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. Alright. Through here one more time. This time we're going to go up top to the left. This room, you gotta boogie once you get in here because the floor is gonna start falling behind you. Oh, and this guy. No! Okay. Leave the room, go back in. This time, the other guy's still dead, so we can just kill him. Oh, a fairy. I guess that was worth it. So now we're gonna go to the left. There's a dark maze here that's not actually very hard, but it's got these annoying guys from the 3rd dungeon in it. I can't get that rupee. Bombs. Don't really need those, but I guess we'll get them anyway. Okay, so I don't really remember my way through the maze. I'm just kind of going. Not a very hard maze from what I remember, so just wander around, you'll make it. You want to go to the bottom right is where you're headed. So here's another chest with a key. We'll need that for later. And up above that is where we need to actually go. There's a crack right here in the wall. And that's why it gave us bombs. Perfect. So perfect. And we already have the item for the dungeon, which is the magic hammer. I don't know what makes it so magic. It's just a hammer. I mean, I guess they had to make it sound cool. I like the face Link makes when you use it. He's like, oh! 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 Anyway, Magic Hammer is one of the most boring items in the game. All it really does is allow you to defeat those annoying turtle enemies and pound in little posts in the ground. And that's it. Oh, you can attack enemies with it too, but it's kind of hard to do because you have to get really close to them to attack. Like this. Ayah! Aha! So that's really it. The next dungeon, we will get one of the best items in the game. So we go from a really low to a really high. So now that we have the hammer, we can flip these guys over and slice them open. They will flip back over after a little while, and when they flip back over, they're faster, which makes it annoying. There's gonna be a room later full of these guys, and I'm sure I'll struggle with it like I normally do. So you'll get to see that. So there's really no point in coming over here. You get the compass, and we're gonna go downstairs. And there's going to be a lot of rupees, and I think a couple of chests with like arrows and other random crap in it. Nothing that's really needed, but I wanted to show off most of the dungeon anyway because, you know, I'm here, so why not? Right. And I failed it. I am so good at this game. That's why it's my favorite game. We're going to get all these rupees that we don't really need for any specific reason. So yeah, we get an arrow, a single arrow, I think, and a key. We don't really need that key. At least I don't think we do. I don't believe there's a reason to come down here. That's actually the boss room right there, as you can tell. Can't get there yet. Have to go a different way to get there. Now we're back in the room we were in before. Oh yeah, this is where that key gets used. So really, it's useless. If you don't come in here, yeah, it's just kind of pointless, the whole thing. But whatever. You can use the magic mirror to warp back to the beginning of the dungeon so you don't have to come through this little area. And you never have to use the key, so, you know. If you want to, I guess. Oh yeah, these guys can't be killed by that. We're gonna kill all these guys again. And the best way ever. Haha! Hop down. And now, since I already have bombs out, I'll just use bombs, but you're just gonna hit that switch with whatever you have. Boomerang, bow, whatever. Hit that switch just because I felt like it. I don't think I need to, but I wanted to. I'm gonna push the statue onto that switch. Ta-da! And there's actually hearts over here. I think this is one of the few areas in this dungeon that have hearts. The Dark World dungeons definitely have less hearts than the Light World dungeons had. So we've seen these guys before, just shoot the arrow and make the red guy run into it. Or completely miss. Oh yeah, see, that's what he does if you look at him, by the way. So don't be like me, don't be dumb. More arrows than we could ever use. At least right now. Later on we'll be able to use more. Oh yeah, that was the right thing to do because now I don't have to worry about that. Okay, cool. So there's, I think that maybe that telepathic tile that we saw earlier in the dungeon tells you about this, or maybe it's somewhere else, I can't really remember. But what you're supposed to do is shoot this guy with an arrow, and it'll make the wall move. It's kind of obvious because you can see the wall was a little uneven there. It kind of hints that there's something supposed to happen. And the statue is an odd color in green as opposed to like the orange color these things usually are. But yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do. We're gonna go down here, and we're almost through the dungeon already, if you can believe it. So it's not, like I said, it's not a hard dungeon. I just get mixed up in the beginning sometimes, which, you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Get there in the end. Oh, you bastard, go away. I'm gonna make turtle soup tonight. Okay, shoot that. Because that's such a hard puzzle. Last key, bam. As soon as we go in here, we're gonna get the hammer ready because there's gonna be a couple of those turtle guys coming after us. Nope. Okay, there's one more below us, or maybe that's the next room. Nope, that's the next room. Okay, this room right here is the one I was speaking of earlier. It's full of these guys. So this room is absolutely great. Go away. It's easier if you light the area up, but I'm out of magics. Because I'm so good at this game. Oh, I flipped it back over. My bad. I think there's only a couple more. It's a good thing they're not very smart. You just get stuck behind random stuff. Okay, so we have to push this block over here and warp to the area we were in before. So now we're in this little fenced-in area, and there's going to be 2 of these in a row. So have the hammer ready so you can attack them. And here we are at the dungeon boss. So there's actually a couple ways to fight this guy. You can throw bombs at him to attack him, or you can hit him with the hammer. I'll show the bomb way. You have to throw him down and kind of pick it up and toss it at him, and it chips his mask like that. I find that method really annoying and not reliable, so what I like to do is just hit him in the face with a hammer. Makes more sense to me. So just smack him a few times, and when he starts to spit out the fireballs, just run away. Between his tail and the fireballs, this boss can be very annoying. Ow. I got greedy right there. Ah, no, I'm dying. Please don't let me die. I'm on video, I can't be embarrassed. Okay. And I died. Brilliant! See, if I was just playing by myself, I would never have died. It's all because I'm recording. I blame it all. Okay. So now we have this mask up, and we can just start slicing him in the face. And he's gonna start swinging his tail a lot more. And moving faster, as you can tell. So yeah, this boss can give you a lot of trouble if you're not really prepared for his movements. As you can see, I'm dying a lot. It's a good thing I have fairies. I'm just gonna go off on him. I'm not even gonna try to not get hurt. I'm just gonna attack him as many times. Okay, there we go. That works. I like to stand in the explosions. It's fun. Yay! Fireworks. And we're gonna catch the crystal. There we go. Excellent. That's it for the first dungeon of the Dark World. The next dungeon The water dungeon, Swamp Palace is what it's actually called, is one of my favorites, and it's got the best item in it, so we've got that to look forward to. I'm actually going to record that right after this one because I'm feeling a little froggy today, so I'm going to record more than one part. And I may even upload them together, one after the other, who knows. But yeah, you've got that to look forward to. And now we're going to slowly read the information that the maiden gives us, because we can't skip this. Why, Nintendo? Why? This is so much fun. I mean, it is good information if you want to learn the story behind the game, but if you haven't had your head under a rock for the last, what, forever, you've probably already played the game or read about the story at some point, so yeah. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Shing. Alright, that's it. So in the next part, like I said, we're going to go to the next dungeon. I'm sure there's some art pieces I can get at this point in the overworld, maybe. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've done a 100% run of this game. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to go straight to the next dungeon, and we're going to complete that. So until next time, guys, take it easy.